Have you ever been amazed at the way some people can throw a frisbee?
And Michael Panna puts it deep to Matt Esser, who lays out in the end zone.
Oh, big throw deep here into space. That is a wonderful put.
Watch the rumble. Put together 3 consecutive. They're going to try a long huck downfield, and that is a great layout defensively.
Sort of lumpy formation. They do find some openings. Rosado, it looks like, down on the ground. The intended receiver, but then Rupp makes a heroic play.
Oh, look at that. On the forehand side. Got a wide open cut. Score.
Now these shots are pretty cool, but have you ever wondered what makes a frisbee fly through the air? 4 main things affect the flight of a frisbee: its shape, rotation, angle of attack, and forward velocity. Have you ever wondered why a frisbee is shaped like an upside down pie plate? The curved edge of a frisbee acts much like the wing of an airplane. It creates a high pressure at the nose of the frisbee, which accelerates the air over the top of the frisbee. The faster air moving over the top of the frisbee causes a difference in pressure between the top and bottom of the frisbee that results in lift. Now what about those little ridges on a lot of frisbees? Why are they there? These ridges actually help to reduce the drag on a frisbee and help it to go farther. But wait a second, doesn't rougher mean more drag? In this case, the roughness gives energy to the air flowing over the top of the frisbee, resulting in what we call turbulent flow. This keeps the air attached to the frisbee for longer, makes a smaller wake, and reduces drag. Crazy how much engineering goes into a simple frisbee, right? And wait a second, why does it curve inward on the bottom? Why not just make it flat? Well, it acts like a parachute. This helps it to stay in the air for longer and get that nice float you see as it descends.
Nice! Wow!
Okay, enough about shape. Let's talk about the rotation of a frisbee. Why is the rotation of a frisbee so important? Well, have you ever thrown a poor throw and it wobbled like crazy? That's because you didn't have enough rotation. You see, there are 3 main forces acting on a frisbee: lift, drag, and gravity. Gravity acts on the center of the frisbee, while lift acts just slightly ahead of the center. This means that without rotation, your frisbee just wants to flip right over after it's thrown. With rotation, it's as if the frisbee is being flipped over in a different direction continuously. This stabilizes the flight of the frisbee. Furthermore, the rotation results in something called precession. This is what keeps tops spinning. It's essentially a force that acts all around the edge of the frisbee and keeps it from wobbling and keeps it stabilized. Now let's do some tests to see what kind of lift we can get on a frisbee. We did 2 types of tests: a computer simulation in star-CCM and then a real-life test in a small wind tunnel. As you can see in the wind tunnel, we attached the frisbee to a small motor to make it spin and then had air flowing past it at 14 meters per second. We simulated the same thing in star-CCM. Here's the plot of the velocity of the flow over the frisbee, and here's the plot of the pressures over the flow. As you can see, the center of pressure is slightly ahead of the center of the frisbee. We were also able to calculate the coefficients of lift and drag for both the star-CCM simulation and the wind tunnel, and they agreed nicely. As you can see, we can have a lot of fun with frisbees. And now you know a little bit more about them. So go have fun. Go throw some frisbees around and see if you and your brother can't be like these 2 kids here. Have fun.
I could watch you for